Now, let me go ahead and start off by introducing myself. My name is Katan Paul, and I'm the CEO of BossBabeBlog.com. And Boss Babe Blog is a lifestyle brand that is dedicated to providing solutions, inspiration, positivity, and elevation to all areas of your life. So that is fitness, that is wellness, that is finances, that is your style, that is your overall glow that you have. It's about providing products and services that will make you smile from within and that align with what your lifestyle is about. And so here at Boss Babe Blog, what I do is I find small business owners who would like to share that solution that would bring some happiness to your life. So if you're looking for a financial consultant or a amazing hair brand that has all natural products, or a fashion brand, or a press on nails brand, or a makeup brand, you can find all of those through bossbabeblog.com. We have a shopping directory where you can go and shop if you like to just kind of do things on your own. We also have a personal shopping experience if you would prefer to sit down with me or one of my team members one-on-one and discuss the kind of items that you're looking for. So if you have a upcoming event and you're shopping for an outfit, or if you're going through some financial changes and you're looking for a financial consultant who can assist you, if you are wanting to travel and you're looking for an amazing travel professional that can plan out your vacation so you don't have to do anything, all of these different parts of your life, we're here to provide solutions for you from businesses that are in our backyards, in our community. A lot of these businesses are going to be US based businesses, and a lot of them are going to be international businesses. So that is the beautiful thing about our brand. We are worldwide. And if you are a shopper, I highly recommend trying out the personal shopping experience. So thank you so much for joining. Please stay tuned. We have a podcast, we have a live show, we have a YouTube channel. There's so many different events and platforms that we have available for shoppers to connect with the business owners and learn more about them. One of my favorite is the blog interviews, because you get to learn things that you probably would have never known about some of these amazing, passionate professionals. Now that I've shared that, hopefully you'll go and book your personal shopping experience, or just visit our website and go to our contact us. Okay, we talked a big deal about who we are, what we do, and how we do it. Let's go ahead and move into these business memberships so I can tell you what benefits you receive for each membership, and you can decide if Boss Babe Blog is a family that you need to be a part of. So we're going to start off with our monthly membership. The monthly membership is going to come with juicy benefits. The first one is a new member support session. So this is our new member welcoming party. This is where we sit down and I learn how I can be of service to your brand. What kind of benefits are you seeking? What kind of connections are you looking for? What rooms are you trying to get in front of? What questions do you have about business? What is your current funding status? And, how can we find products, services, brands, partnerships that will match that funding status, but still allow you to grow your brand? So this is where we sit down and discuss all of that. And we have 1 full hour. So the first 30 minutes is about me understanding you, your brand, and what you're seeking. And the last 30 minutes is about me coming up with solutions, connections, or creating a list of things that I think would help you and support your business based off of what you told me. So then we're going to move to our one-on-one business performance assessment. So you're going to receive one of those. And this is an hour-long assessment where we're going to sit down and assess your performance, where we're learning and understanding what are your sales looking like right now? What is your client retention rate looking like right now? What are your conversion rates? We're going to talk about those numbers. And even if you don't understand them all because you're new to business or that's just not your forte, we're going to break it down in this session. And so by the end of the session, we will have broken down how your business is performing and where you're actually at. And this helps us because the next thing that you receive is going to basically tie those two benefits that I just shared all into one. And so that is the business branding assessment. You will receive one business branding assessment where we will sit down for 1 hour and we're going to discuss ways that we can move your brand forward. But we're also going to pay attention to what support you said you needed and where you're actually trending right now. So that's really important for me because a lot of times in business, people will see someone else doing something and then attach that to what they need to do. When in reality, your brand is different, your calling is different, your mission is different, your style is different of learning, your brain is different, and your responsibilities and your obstacles are different. Doesn't mean one is easier or harder than the other, but they are different. And that means that you need to create a plan that makes sense for you and not just what you see people talking about online. And this works in every area of our life. Fitness is another example that I always give. I had a fitness friend who's like super into fitness and making growth in their journey. and they were talking about, you need to do this, you need to do that, and you need to measure this, and you need to do a scale, you need to have an exact amount that you're trying to lose. And that works for that friend. But for me personally, what works is focusing on the behaviors. I know if I wake up early and I go do my workout, I'm going to feel good throughout the day. I know that if I stay consistent on days when I'm tired, I'm going to get the job done. The progress is going to happen. I know if I practice the behavior of eating healthier and avoiding fast food and avoiding extra sugar, then I'm going to see a better feeling in my energy. So that's how I approached it. And because I approached it that way, I'm seeing a lot of growth in my fitness journey. You can check my social media pages. And business is the same way. We cannot look at someone else and say, this is what I need to do in a lot of cases. Now, some cases we may all need that. For example, we all need documentation. We all need receipts of our purchases and our records. But do we all need to do exactly the same thing? No, we don't. And that's what this business performance assessment is about. And the business branding assessment gives me the insight that I need to help you and help you navigate how to elevate your brand while still staying true to where you're actually performing and trending right now, so that you're not breaking the bank trying to grow your business and then being in debt in the process. So we want to make stuff that's realistic for your brand. The next benefit that you're going to receive is our public networking community access and unlimited posting. So we have a networking community right now. We are currently sitting at around 3,000 members. However, it's projected that by the end of 2026, we'll most likely be sitting at around 5,000 members or more. And this is a public community for you to come network, connect with other people, leave polls, ask questions, talk to the shoppers, post your events, see if there's partnerships, talk about investing opportunities. All of that unlimited for you. So it's your spotlight, and you can go there and share all the information that you want to, unlimited, as much as you would like for the duration of your membership. So that's another benefit that we have available for you. And the next benefit that we have is access to our business interviewing masterclass. And this interviewing masterclass is going to teach you a lot of things about marketing and elevating your business, and also preparing yourself for in-person interviews, online interviews, and paper interviews. And so the beauty behind this masterclass is that after you take the masterclass, you will have the tools, the confidence, the insight to use that to elevate your brand presentation. And that means that we're going to invite you out weekly to come and be interviewed on our live business interview show, so that you can get some of that feedback, some of that insight, and utilize what you've learned in this class. Another awesome thing that you're going to receive is access to our business interview, our blog interview as well. So not just live business interviews on camera, but also a blog interview. And because you will have taken the master class, you will be feeling wonderful about it and confident, and there won't be that nervous, jittery feeling that a lot of times business owners have, and it tends to stop them from doing what they know they need to do to get uncomfortable. Last but never least, one of the juiciest parts of this is we have a monthly group sales mentorship call. And this is where we're providing feedback. This is where I'm making examples of things that I think are brilliant for your brand. This is where I'm talking about different industries, selling behaviors that help you to grow your business, behaviors that have helped me grow my business and change the audience's perception of my brand. So in this monthly coaching call, in this mentorship call, should I say, you can come and join us at 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. Central Time on the first Monday or the second Monday of every month. However, if you are unable to join the room, you will still gain access of a recording to go back and listen to. Although I do recommend you join the room because it's more interactive and you can be a part of the conversation. If you're unable to make it and you just can't get there, we're going to have a recording for you so you can still experience the conversation that we had and the growth that's taking place. All right, moving on to the next one. This is our yearly membership. So you decide, hey, I love the monthly membership, but I think I'm ready to invest a little bit higher. Well, not only are we going to provide this for you at a better price point, because if you do the monthly membership for 1 year, you're going to pay a little bit more than you would if you do the annual. We're going to provide this at a better price point. But on top of that, we're going to give you some more benefits to make this that much juicier. So the first thing you're going to receive is one year small business planning session, and it's 1 hour long. What are we doing in this session? We are learning more about your brand, and we are sitting down and planning out what your business needs to be doing for the next year to get to the next level. So that means events, that means appearances, that means partnerships, that means product launches, all of that. We're sitting down and we're planning that out for the next year. And the purpose behind this session is not just to plan it out, it's also to help prepare you for doing it yourself in the upcoming years. So you'll feel motivated and you'll feel inspired and say, I need to do this for the next 3 years, not the next 1 year, because I do it for the next 3 years, I'll have a set plan in motion and I won't have to be doing last minute, spur of the moment changes or events for my brand that I did not plan in my marketing plan. So this is why it will be wonderful for us to sit down and do this. The next thing that you're going to receive is 24 special event invitations based off your industry and branding. This is important. So if I know you're in the travel industry and I'm having an event where we're talking about exploring and getting out there and getting out of your comfort zone, guess what event I'm going to be sending you a free invitation to? So you're going to get 24 free invitations to come and be a speaker, to come and be a guest at in-person or online events based off your industry and based off the state that you're based out of. And once you receive those invitations, you can come join us if you're interested to come and be a part of these places and elevate your brand and continue to network. And it's a beautiful thing because if you've taken the masterclass that I will have provided for you in the yearly, in the yearly and in the monthly membership, then you already have that insight, the skills, and the confidence. So when I give you a special invitation to come be a speaker at one of my events, you're going to be that much more prepared and ready to do this. And those jitters might have a little bit for a second because we all get them, but it'll go away instantly because you already have been prepared for this. The next thing is business advertisement via email newsletter, podcast interviews, website advertisement in our directory. So this is you being advertised on all of our platforms. We're putting you out there. We are showcasing your brand, the solutions that you provide, because again, Boss Babe Blog is about solutions. So we want to let people know all the amazing and beautiful things that they receive. And so we're going to be promoting those solutions to our platform. The next thing that you're going to receive is a brand storytelling masterclass. So this is where we're going to have a masterclass dedicated to helping you learn how to tell that story of your brand. And we're going to teach you a little bit more about the art of storytelling. Oftentimes people will tell me, wow, you do such a good job at telling stories. Like it makes me feel like I should have been there, or it makes me feel like I was there. And when you learn how to take that skill and incorporate it into your business, you're going to develop deeper connections with your audience and your customers, and you're going to be able to retain your clients much better than if you weren't able to tell that story of your brand, who you are, why you started, the obstacles that you overcame to get here, what your purpose and your calling is. So in this masterclass, I'm going to be giving out my insight that I learned from some great professionals, but also some tips and insight that maybe I just picked up along the way that I learned through trial by error. The next thing that we're going to do is a podcast interview and hosting masterclass. So I'm going to challenge you. This is an uncomfortable space. It is a safe space, but it's also a space for you to be uncomfortable. So we have both. And there will be moments where we do provide that safety net for you to just be and exist. And there will be moments where we are pushing you to the next level, because sometimes discomfort is where your success is. And so we're going to do a podcast interview and hosting masterclass because I want to teach you how to prepare for podcast interviewing specifically, and also how to create your own podcast. It'll be time for you to create your own platform. And so I'm going to teach you ways you can do that regardless of what schedule you have, regardless of what obstacles you have. We're going to create a realistic way for you to build your own podcast so that you can start hosting as well, and also creating your own platform where you're talking about the solutions that you provide. Now, if you think you would like to be a part of this masterclass, you want to get the yearly membership, because that's the only way you can get this masterclass. The next thing is that we're going to give you invitations to our monthly podcast discussions and speaker panel. So you will be able to come to our podcast, our virtual podcast, and sit down in the room with all of the other professionals, share your experience on the topic at hand, and be a part of that discussion while also promoting your brand. So you will have already taken the master class on business interviewing, but also on podcast interviewing. So you will be feeling prepared and supported through this process of putting your brand out there. Now, last but never least, this is our juiciest membership. They're all juicy, but this one is the juiciest. So this is our lifetime membership. And this is where you're going to receive everything in the monthly membership, everything in the yearly membership, plus you're going to get lifetime access to the Boss Babe Blog Vault. Masterclasses on marketing, networking, selling, branding, and socializing will be available through the Boss Babe Blog Vault. If you are interested in that, lifetime membership. The next benefit is 100+ business leads list. So this is a business leads list providing you with potential partners, investors, mentors, coaches, business peers, clients, leads, shoppers, inquirers, all of that. This is going to be a list of 100 of those, 100+, because if I get more than 100+, then I'm going to send them your way. But you will have this list. And the reason why I created this is because although we might pay for certain services as business owners, we still have to push our brand, right? And so I wanted to give this as like a sweet little thank you to my lifetime members and say, hey, I know you've been pushing, I know you've been working hard, and I know you're investing in your brand by shopping and purchasing this membership. And so now I'm going to do the legwork of going and promoting and pushing these potential partnerships, event host sponsorships, mentorships for you, and bring you back a list of 100 plus opportunities. And all of these leads are going to be people who have personally given me their information or given me permission to share their information with you. And all you have to do is call them. And on the list, it will tell you exactly what they're interested in. That is a wonderful thing. So if I have 50 people who are interested in your service, it'll say they're interested in this specifically, and here's their budget or whatever information that I need to share. It will be on the leads list. Beautiful thing. And same thing for partnerships, event hosts, mentorships, upcoming events, or vendor events that you're trying to be a part of. All of that information will be available on this list for you. It's my thank you to you, and it's a way to make your life that much easier. Now, the next thing that we have is going to be the media and content creation kit. This is one of my favorites because what I'm saying is if you're investing in yourself by shopping with us and getting this lifetime membership, I'm going to be investing in you that much further. So we're going to invest in a media kit, and that's where I'm going to provide you with the backdrops, with the potential marketing, depending on what your brand is, with some of the accessories, with the lighting, so that when you are going live to talk about your products or your brand, you feel supported. And you don't have to do all the extra work of, oh, what backdrop should I have? Where should I put my stuff? What kind of lighting should I get? Where do you think I should purchase this? People ask me these questions all the time. And yes, when they are my clients, of course, I'm going to be giving them that insight, those answers. But when you're a lifetime client, you don't have to ask the question because I'm going to have it sent out to you. And then when I send it out to you, I'm going to give you step-by-step and information on it so you can know how to set up. You can know where you need to go if you decide you want more or if you're looking for this. I'm going to take care of all that for you. So you don't have to go do the research. You don't have to go, shopping, trying to find backdrops and all the other stuff. I'm going to get it all for you based off of your business and where you're at. If you're someone that has a big space, obviously you're going to need a bigger backdrop. If you have a smaller space, you need a smaller backdrop. If you already have the lighting, like I'll know all of these things by the time I get ready to purchase your kit and customize it. So I'm not just purchasing the full kit and it's done and sending it to you. I'm actually curating the kit myself. So I'm selecting the lighting, I'm selecting the backdrops, I'm selecting the marketing, I'm selecting the accessories or the outfit that I might put in there for you to wear for this look when you're going live. I'm doing that all myself. So it's a personalized gift from me, and it allows me to showcase two of my very top skills, one of them being merchandising and putting together a beautiful display, and the other one being styling. And so I'll be able to do both of those. Now, depending on your industry, your preferences, and also what I'm able to find might change like what goes in your kit because it's personalized. But this is going to take a load off of your shoulder when it comes to coming presentable and having that marketing prepared without feeling like you're having to go all around the world to get all these things and spend all your time doing that. You're paying us to do that, and we're going to do it for you right. All right. The next thing we have is our monthly consumer analytics coaching call to provide feedback and marketing insight in our success room. And so you will have lifetime access to that. You can join as many times as you want to. This is a room dedicated to, like I said, consumer analytics. We're understanding what shoppers are wanting, what they're looking for, what they like, what they don't like, how they're feeling about certain things, where their mindset is shifting, what's important to them. We're discussing that in this analytics room. I'll be sharing studies, statistics, also behaviors that have helped me. And it's just a room for us to spit out things that are helping us with gaining sales and trends that we're noticing in our markets. And depending on who your target audience is will determine what kind of tips or insight that you're going to receive, as well as what you might hear in the room, because it'll be business professionals of all different industries that are members of our directory. And because we have more than one business owner in different industries, you may hear some insight from another business owner in the same industry as you that will truly help you and support you in your growth. So that is the other benefit. And last but never least, you get a monthly emotional support room. And this is a room that we do before that consumer analytics room, where we're going to sit down and talk about anything that's on our heart and just get it all off our chest, because at the end of the day, we're humans and we need a place to release, and this motivation room is there to do that. So after hearing about all of these amazing benefits, I hope that you take the time to go check out our website. And if you decide that you want to sign up for any of the memberships, you can use my coupon code KAY, and you can get 10% off of your purchase on any of those memberships that I just listed above. And if you are someone who wants to be a part of our referral program and start making $100 every time you bring me a new member, then you want to go ahead and sign up for our referral partner. So to do that, just go to bossbabeblog.com, click on the contact us page, fill out a form, and we'll be with you within 1 to 8 business days. Thank you all so much for watching the video. I truly appreciate you all. And of course, before I go, I have to shout out the amazing brands that I'm representing this evening. So first, we're going to start off with our makeup. We have some eyeshadow. We have some lipstick coming from Kate the Slade collection. We have our hair care products coming from Juicy Malungi Cosmetics. We have our nails, press-on nails coming from Nails by Fair. We have our dress coming from Bella Rim Cosmetics. Very classy, very chic, very CEO vibes. And then we have our necklace coming from Bling with Shell, earrings coming from Bling with Shell as well. Thank you all so much for your time. I appreciate you all. And again, welcome to Boss Babe Blog. I hope that you enjoy, dig into our resources, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.